What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Deer Stories. This is an old one, but it's a good one. It's going to be a little shorter than the last video because I don't have anything on this deer. I don't have no pictures, I don't have no video, I have nothing on it. So let's dive into this. I used to live in Indiana. Graduated high school, moved up there, worked in the electrical field, did all that stuff for 5-6 years and all that. This is not a bow buck. This is a gun buck. Opening day of gun season. And I had a single shot 12 gauge New England firearm. I wish I still had that gun. Had a rifled slug barrel on it and all that stuff. I actually sold it when I moved back to Kentucky. But prior to the season starting, I told him, I said, nobody hunts to this one area. It's just a straight field that goes out from the camp. And what it does is it dips down. Well, there's a pond on top, and then it just keeps going down into the woods. Well, I told him before the season started, I said, I want to put a ladder stand back there. And I said, I don't want to hunt it. I said, if you say that's my area, I said, I don't want nobody to hunt it until gun season. I said, I'm going to save it for gun season, opening day. I said, I got a feeling something's going to happen there. It's exactly what I said. I was new to hunting. I just had a gut feeling. Well, fast forward to opening day gun season. We were all sitting around the campfire talking, and everybody was trying to decide where they're going to hunt. And I told them, I said, I'm going to my tree stand that I set up that's back there on that back field. I said, I got a feeling. I said, it's going to happen. Well, everybody got set to where they were going, all that, and blah, blah. So we all went to bed, got up next morning, did all of our scent stuff and all that. And everybody just separated, took off different ways. One guy went left, one guy went right, and I went straight down the center of the field. Somebody else went across the road. Well, I was walking down through there. I bumped out a doe or two on the way down through there. And I was sitting at that stand for hours. Like, it was 10:30, I think, and I hadn't seen nothing. I was like, man, this ain't really working out like I thought it was going to. I climbed down. I start walking around a little bit. I'm probably 30 yards from the stand, and I lean up against this log. It's like a broken down log that fell, like a tree that fell across a little ditch. So I'm leaning on this tree like this, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, man, something could come through here anytime. It's the rut. It's something, they're traveling. Something could come through here anytime. So what do? I turn around. I walk back up to my stand. Right before I get to my stand, I'm like, man, I got to pee. I peed at the bottom of my stand. Okay? I was like, I'm new. I didn't know. And nowadays, I don't even care. I just pee out of my tree stand if I have to. It's just a scent that, whatever. But anyway, took a leak at the bottom of my tree stand. As soon as I got done, climbed up, got back in my tree stand, turned around, pulled the gun rail over, and I literally sit there for 30 seconds. Oh boy, walked across the other ridge right in front of me, probably 50 yards maybe. Well, I seen him and I was like, oh man, here we go. I knew it. I knew this. Had that gun. Well, I have a scope on it, but I also had the scope mounts that you could look underneath it and shoot the iron sights. Well, I pulled them up and shot iron sights. Pulled up, cocked the trigger back, let him get right in front of me. Boom! Nothing. He ran like 10 feet and stopped. He looked around, he's like, what the crap just happened? Clean miss. Don't know how I did it. I was just nervous, I guess, buck fever, whatever you want to call it. So I'm sitting here in my tree stand. I'm like, man, what do? Do I just let him walk and let him die? Or, I didn't know I didn't hit him. And I started looking at him. I'm like, man, I don't see no blood. I don't see nothing. I was like, I missed him. Single shot, right? So I pulled that little thing down, let that thing down slow, and tilted it and shot that shell into my arm so it wouldn't hit the weeds and stuff and make any noise. And pulled another shell out, all while I'm watching this deer so he don't run away or see me. I'm sitting here, I put another shell in, cock it back up, break the barrel back in, cock it again, shoot, dropped him. Actually shot him in the neck a little bit. I was new to hunting, so I didn't really, it's just one of those things that just happened so fast. But he dropped right in his tracks, instantly killed him. I mean, he fell all the way to the bottom of the ravine, which was horrible. But man, talk about exciting and happy. And I couldn't wait to get back up to the camp and be like, we got to go get my deer. We got to go get him. Somebody rode around the other side and drove the four-wheeler straight down to him. We loaded him up, and what a killer hunt. Just a great group of guys to hunt with. Greg and Frank, rest in peace, Frank. He passed away a couple years ago, sadly. But I don't think Dave was with us yet. But Dave started hunting with us afterwards. I don't think he was with us yet. I can't remember. It's when I first started hunting there, but used to hunt with those guys all the time, and it was so great. Dave's actually had me down to Indiana to hunt a few times already, and before my buddy Frank passed away, he had me down, and we had a big group hunt, and it was fun. It was great. It was just fun being around those guys again, and really means a lot to me that they let me do this and let me hunt in that area, and it just worked out. It was a great time. So you get a chance to hunt out of state, take it. As long as it's not going to break the bank on you or something. Somebody offers you to hunt, give you some land to hunt outside of your state, go try it, go have fun, just get around and hunt. That's my advice that I can give you. So that's really it in a nutshell. Like I said, I don't have any pictures. I'll take you around this one here once the video's over and the end credits here, and give you a little once over the big 8-point. I think I scored him out at 125. He wasn't huge, but man, what a hunt. It's not about the antler size. It's about the hunt and the people you're with. So that's all I got for you today on Deer Stories. Hope y'all enjoy it. Stay tuned. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. I'm going to keep doing these series and showing you the bucks and telling you about how it happened for me. So really appreciate every one of you. Thanks, y'all.